Alright, we are back with Minecraft. Alright, just also really quick. So, yeah, the ending text was, Zangetsu was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge. And he was all a lot of demons. That was me. That was me, I said that. But long-lost emotions had been rekindled. However, the time for that had passed. As his consciousness drowned in darkness, Zangetsu could only pray for their safety. And so, apparently, I didn't look up how to get the other endings or what exactly they are. But apparently the one that I got is getting all the dudes and then beating the boss. That is the true ending. So that's like canon, I suppose. There are other endings. I get, apparently there's a good ending, bad endings, a true nightmare mode ending. Gonna need to maybe try for that one of these days. And maybe get the bad endings too. I'm guessing there's one for getting all the power-ups and then one for each of the endings. Achievements, I mean. One for getting all the power-ups, probably one for getting all of the shortcuts, and then one for all the rest of the endings. I would bet. Alright. Yeah, we're playing Minecraft now. Ba-da-bo. I don't know what I want to do in Minecraft, but, we're doing it. Alright, I also have to change the stream info. Chill Minecraft. Oh yeah, that was fun. Glad I played that. Oh, and the survival. There we are. Alright. What am I doing in Minecraft? Actually, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna stand up and stretch really quick. Turn invisible and stretch. Ooh woo. Ooh woo woo woo. Everything I do is baka. I'm the baka-est baka that ever baked a baka. Stretch. Alright. You subscribe? What do you mean sub something else? Alright. What the hell do I want to do in Minecraft? Also, gotta close. Oh, also, very important. There we are. Alright, what am I doing in Minecraft today? Keep working on my wall. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you got Twitter too? Very nice. You can follow me on Twitter. There is a link down in the thing, you know, and you could just do the giveaway. You already follow me, and you've already followed me on Twitter, so if any of those games are interesting to you, go ahead and click the links, and you'll be able to make sure that you do the stuff. And you'll get both entries. It'll be great. Got a chance to win a different game in the Bloodstained series. Not the one that I played, but that's the one where you play as the chick with the whip. The, like, objectively best character in the game we just played. Twitter is sus, but you don't have to go on it. Oh, and my tree grew. Didn't even notice. And it looks a lot better than the last one. Not the most symmetrical, like if we had some branches over here, that'd be kind of nice. But at least it has the leaves on all sides. Alright, what am I doing? So, I could get mending on my netherite sword. efficiency on my pickaxe. You follow me anyway? Yeah. You know, you don't have to do much. You don't have to be on Twitter for anything. All you gotta do is do it for the entry, and then when the raffle is over, when the giveaway is over, you could just delete your Twitter. Though I would like to do more of these giveaways. I do have some other games that I could do it with. So, yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea to keep it around. I may make it a requirement to also follow me on Twitter going forward, considering the majority of people that have followed me, that have entered, have done both. Both the follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. You look for drama? Well, I'm sorry, we won't find any here. Alright, so, I mean, I could go, like... What can I do? I could make water-breathing potions. I should get enchantments for... Like, all the underwater stuff. Probably a good idea. I could get more protection stuff. My first hater. Too late. I'm my own hater. Or maybe I should... I want to shrink myself down. Yeah, maybe do that. Sure. How about that? No, I should put my other stuff away. And I feel good after beating Bloodstained. Oh, you! Oi! None of that! A nearly dead boat. I've seen turtles around, yeah. I will never harm a turtle. Ever. Hold on, did I make... Oh, I think I was stupid and actually made more items that I really needed. I think I made diamond pants and diamond boots when I already had. Well, that's silly. Nope. Let's also... Ouch. I've got Feather Falling 4. What are all the enchantments that I could get on here? Let's, like, just find all my enchantments. Like, oh man, this feels good having beaten that game. Like, it feels definitely... It feels like an accomplishment. It wasn't a phenomenally difficult game. Even if they hadn't been giving me extra lives right before the final boss, every time I got a game over, I still would have won with all the lives that I had accumulated. So, that feels good. Alright, Aqua Affinity. Put that on my helmet. I should start enchanting my bats. I need to get mending. Yeah, I need to get mending. I needed so much mending. And freaking channeling. Trident channels a bolt of lightning toward a hit entity. Functions only during thunderstorms. Jeez. How many thunderstorms I've seen in this game? Like, 3? I've been playing for months. I have not had many thunderstorms. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna... that. Disappear and... turn off my fan real quick. Alright, so yeah. There is... leaving? No, I don't want that. Or, actually that's upcoming, apparently. I want to curse Depth Strider? Yeah, I want Depth Strider. Frostwalker is way more niche. Efficiency 5. Sounds great. Featherfalling 4, already got that. Fire Aspect? I don't know. I don't think I need any Fire Aspect. I've got my other sword that can be a fire one. This Fire Aspect can be problematic with some problems. No, some things. Fortune. I want Fortune on my pickaxe. Silk Touch is a good specific thing. Impaling. Good. Affinity, no. Knockback could be good on swords. Looting could be good. Apparently loyalty is exclusive with Riptide. Yeah, I think loyalty is probably better than Riptide. You're getting lure. On my how? That's... oh yeah, I would like lure on my fishing rod. I would like power 5 on my bow. No reason not to get punch either. Probably. Respiration. Respiration is definitely one that I want. And it stacks with turtle shell. So maybe I should make a turtle shell helmet, put respiration on it. Maybe that'd be a better idea. Trident launches player with itself when thrown. Man. Maybe having two different... I mean, I've got two different things. I have two different tridents, so I should maybe see about getting both of them. That could be cool. Use them both underwater. Full speed, kind of no reason not to, maybe? Like, maybe increase the speed, soul sand. But damages the boots over time. Never mind. Ugh. Sweeping Edge could also probably be good. Thorns is actually really good. Put that on everything. And, yeah. I mean, we could do a bunch of different stuff. I should probably make a list, but... I should work on this a bit. I want another one of you. Little... Ouch. It's not the smoothest. Let's scooch in a little bit more. Yo, Void, how's it going, man? So, I don't think of what I want to do. You're doing good? Excellent. Oops? What are you oopsing about?
Here I come, baby, the hero of the ages. Gonna give Ganondorf a poke with the sword of the sages. All the angels in heaven sing a hell of a chorus. If I can only find my way out of this goddamn forest.
It's already getting nighttime. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of enchantments that I could still be getting. Let's skip this song. And this one. This one too. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I just beat, I beat Curse of the Moon, and that was a fun game. Nice 3 hours, no problem. Didn't get a single game over. Yeah, it's not a super long game. Like, I think it was only a little bit longer than maybe the original Castlevania. And it was a very direct Castlevania inspiration. It was made by the same guy. It's like, it's a retro style Castlevania game. Do I have another one of these? Am I gonna have to make one? How do I do it? Lecture. Should I just get the one that I've already had? Yeah, maybe I'll just get the one that I already have. Gonna try again. Try and get some enchantments. Some villagers to help me out here. Oh, your phone's dying. Alright. Save your phone. A precious phone. I could always make a better axe. Yeah, let's maybe go ahead. And also we could make my path a little bit straighter here. Moderately straighter. Oh, this is... We're gonna come here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep going in this direction. I'll replant the trees as needed. What got unplugged? I have no idea. It was me, not you. Two, three. Three. You know, how about I just... And... Alright. Looking pretty good. Cut down. Is it only one tree? Either way, I'll plant two. There. How about another one right over here? That's mine you! Hooray. Where's the rest of the path? Where's it go at? If I were to go straight here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it'd probably be easiest to go this way. I'm in the business of road construction. I'm on the road crew, and this is my stop sign. Make it just straight this way still. Well, under here. Meet up here somehow. Somehow. At some point. That's probably a better way of saying it. Oops. Yeah, let's actually do it this way. Alright. Paths connect up well. Hello, zombie. I hear you back there. Yeah. Oh. That's a little problematic. But, you know, how about we go around the hill? Nah. Oh, look at all these guys. I see you over there. Oh, what are you? You are... Hold on, what is this guy? Is he a blacksmith? Should I help this dude? I'm pretty sure I've got the stuff to do it, like the weakness potion and the golden apple. Is he a butcher, or what is he? kind of want to help him. I mean, it's maybe one more dude that I could turn into a librarian.
The council cares little of the restoration of only to continue
Yeah, sure, why not?
miserable existence. If my calculations are correct, the computer located
Oh,
in the
okay.
Protodome should still be operational.
There you go.
I know if I stay here,
Feel better soon, buddy.
cycle. I know my belly aches every night. I know those machines restore
Oh,
my
skip
vitality,
this
but I'm
quote-unquote
still
song. There you go. Merry Christmas. Dun 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 dun. I'm on fire. Switch blades here so I don't accidentally set my guy on fire. There we are. You better change back before daytime. You alright, man? No, you're still alive. What even are you? I'll unroad this road. Hey, I miss. Ow. There's a lot of guys around here. Jeez. Oop. One of these guys. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, I saved you. He's saved. Is he's going to turn back, right? It's gonna take a long time for it to turn back, isn't it? Ah! He's back! Oh, that's squishy! So squishy! Alright, sun is coming up though. And that guy probably spawned, you know, as a zombie villager. Because I don't think there are any people that are dressed like, any zombies, any villagers that are dressed like that, you know? Oh, that's a witch. Where'd he go? I ran to the hills. Wow, okay, that's also really far down. Maybe... that's not what I want. What the hell? There you go. Oh crap, come on, don't kill me. Thank you. Where'd that guy go? Did so much for him. Oh, there he is. Alright, my dude. You're just a regular... You're a regular villager, aren't you? How do I move you? Anyone know how I can get this guy back? Alright, not what I want, though. Hey, welcome back. Good timing. I'm just... Unbreaking, no. I just, turned this zombie villager back into a regular dude. You know what? I should just trap him. Make him a little house. You know what? House time. You're my little, outpost house guy. Okay, find a nice place to stop moving, please. Are you, like, following me? Alright, dude, stay here. Damn it. Yeah, there was a zombie villager. I unzombified him. And now he's, whatever he is hopefully gonna be really cheap. Oh, hold on now. Stay here. Is there any way to make him follow me somehow? No. No. Stay here. Alright. You are safe. Forevermore. Now. Beautiful. All right. There's binding. Damn it. No, no. Bad. All right. Hmm. Welcome to sea. Alright. Stay there. Well, he's stuck. So I need to go get food before I die. You know, and let's see if we can keep him here. Let's also make a little path. Just to make sure I know where this guy is. Gonna make a whole little building around him. Here you are. Now I can do this. Oh, hold on. No, no, no. Back in there. Hey. All right. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Maybe I should just make it straight. Make it straight this way. Make another little path. I don't know. Being a little anal here. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna need to make a little base. Just around this guy. This is the most unnecessary thing ever. Oh yeah, I downloaded this album. Like, right before I finished up Mario 64. Yeah, you know, boom boom. Perfect. Yeah. I'm feeling good. We're going to be getting ourselves another librarian. It's going to be great. Alright, how many cows we got here? We can do for a lot more cows. You can do for 10 more cows. I wonder how much cow incest there's been. Is there even any more? Let's just go with 9. 9 babies. Sure. It's ringing. Isn't it lovely? Get a couple little spouts of rain today. Ba-da-da-da-da. Du-du-du-du. Ah, look at it. We didn't get much rain this summer where I'm at. I don't want to just watch it. How many rockets? Flight duration 1. Are there better rockets that have longer flight duration? You can kind of see. I don't know if this is where like a chunk. One chunk ends and another begins, but there's this one block, kind of. Like one little segment that there is no rain. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead. How do I want to do this? How do I want to actually go about... Oh, I think yeah, I've got another way to do it. I should make planks out of those logs. Oh, here we are. Ow. That was fast. Yeah. Now, making a little lending library. Actually, you here. There. Oh, hold on now. Nope, back in. He just swore. He said a swear. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's put you where you're standing. Get out of the way. Thank you. Channeling. Alright. Silk touch. Cow. Aqua Affinity. Handling again. Lure 3. No, 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 no. Back in. This is the whole ordeal, huh? Feather falling 4. Got him. Knockback 2. You need to make your room even smaller. Can I do this? Hold on. If I do... Oh, how about this? Too high? Blast protection. Depth Strider. Action 4. Ooh. That's almost tempting. Curse of Binding. Riptide. Horns. Careful there, don't want to get axed. Smite? 5? Wow. Look at C3. But they don't already have one of those. Quick Charge 3. Bane of Anthropods 5. Knockback 1. Alright, it's starting to get late. At least get my bed out. Efficiency. Fire aspect. Come on. Don't like when that happens. It's just gone now? Hmm. That's annoying. Where is it? Like, normally it comes back. Hmm. Well, heck. Alright, I'm gonna fly back and gotta make a new one, apparently. Oh, no, there it is. Scratch that. Reverse it. Alright, checking something real quick. My apologies. Okay. Back at the grind. Sweeping edge. Alright, I gotta probably be a little faster to just run away. You have not grown yet. Maybe because I just haven't been in the area. yeah. Look at the bee! Look at the dog! Huh. Alright, hello, other villager. Ooh, the Fortune 1. Respiration 3. You know, really realizing this guy's got some good stuff. Like, the Fortune 1 is lovely. If I had more money. Actually, this is a monument. My own failure. Where did I... Yeah, here it is. Actually... So many dead villagers in here. This place has been pretty thoroughly depopulated. Hey, Minty Zune, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a good evening. Right now, I am trying to, get myself a, mending librarian. I've got a villager out here in the boonies. One that I cured of zombification. So hopefully, I'll be able to get these for a pretty good price. Also, I want to make my roads look nice. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Here it is. Now, let's... I'm doing well. Just trying to be patient. How long this is gonna take. Oh, yeah, right now he's got Sweeping Edge 3, but that ain't what I want. I want Mending. Yep. It's the most fascinating thing right now. I got really lucky last time I tried this and got... I didn't even get, like, a cheap one, but I got it quickly. And then I made the mistake of trying to get it even cheaper and have him get hit by a zombie and then kill that zombie and then have another... It's like, so I didn't know that you had to have the same zombie that starts attacking a villager be the same one that kills it. First of all, I didn't even know that you had to kill it. I thought it would, it's like a couple hits or one hit even, would just start the zombification and it would happen over time. But I was wrong. Quick charge 2. And this is a whole lot of nonsense. So, went through a lot of work, and just, wasn't the best. Now I'm trying to fix it. Get myself another villager here. Another librarian in a box. My lending library. Oh, damn it. Alright, my guy. Gonna need you to get back in there. For your own safety. Alright, I guess... Damn it, no! Go. Back. In. There we are. Let's see. Feather pulling. Alright, we might be able to get it from all directions now. When we do break it. Come on. Come on. Here's 2 cramps now. Oh, there we go. Frostwalker. No touch. There we are. That's weird. Yeah, also, I am doing a giveaway. If you would like a copy of Undertale, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Costume Quest, or Grim Fandango, any of those, any or all you got to do is click on the associated link. And if you are following my channel, which it will allow you to do if you aren't already, you can follow from there. And you get a bonus entry for if you follow my Twitter, which will lead you to there. So if any of those are interesting to you, by all means, give it a shot. Projectile protection. Hmm. More like fire crap spect. Got him. Actually, I could put him in a boat. That'd make it a little bit easier, wouldn't it? Looting 3. Gotta love dubstep. Sweeping edge. Infinity, that's cool. What the? Damn it! Nope, you get back in there. Your house, sir. There. Trapped. Like a squid in a cage. Maybe someday I'll give him some accoutrement. But not this day. This day, we are pragmatic. Thorns. Might. Riptide. Power 2. So many nice things. Sadly, none of them are what I want. No, I should also put a roof on here. I don't want any monsters hopping in there at night when I'm not around. You know what? Let's make this look a little bit nicer, huh? But I'm giving you a floor. Be grateful. I said be grateful. Be grateful. Ugh. Mm. Loyalty. Hmm. Launch. Ah, there it is. All right, I forgot that I need a book, but that's all. That's actually, ah man, initially not a great price, but I mean down to 12, that's not too bad. Do I have, how much paper do I have? Not enough. All right, so I could just go get a book. Let's do it quickly before anything bad happens. Could just, and I should also just get paper. Yeah. Okay, and get a book, or maybe multiple books. I think I'll only be able to get one, but I might as well bring like 3. How many more am I gonna need, actually? I want 1 book for my sword. I mean, 1 for all of these guys. So that's 3, 4. Eventually an axe? I see exactly where the little house is. Now. Hello, sir. Locking it in. No. Alright, yeah. Grab one of those. Cool. You know what? Need a bit more paper. How much paper do I have? Just kind of like... So glad I have this elytra. Does it have mending yet? It does. So, what do I do now? I like my pads. They look nice. A clam and member demolition. Hello, Spider. Wow. Alright. Sleep it time. It's totally safe to just sleep in the open when monsters are gonna be spawning all around, you know? It's totally cool. Hey, Megumi, how's it going? I'm just doing paths. Gonna... That's nice. All 4 wide, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm good. So I made a path over here because I ran into a zombie villager that I was able to turn into a librarian, and he's got mending now. So I just need 11. Oh yeah, it's we're working on this guy. So, it's gonna get more paper, more emeralds somehow, hopefully. And this path just leads right to the village I was working on earlier. What should I do now? What do I want to work on? Like, I want to just... Megumi, you feel you want something a bit more action-packed? Or do you want something more chill? Put the pretty flower back. This is pretty intensive on my shovel. Doesn't chill? Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead... Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and do some experience grinding. Maybe I should make a little bridge. That could be kind of nice. Either way, I think I'm just gonna go... No, I'm gonna go do some experience farming. Actually, not do it quite yet. Put some stuff away. I'm gonna fly over to my experience farm. Important. Give one to Doggo. Also, I've got a lot of stuff over here that I could store. No cobblestone, just dirt. Let's see. Alright, alright. Now, rocket time. Ouch. Thankfully, that was only one heart there. Can I see a friend over here? By friend, I mean terrible merchant. Yep, you're bad. Alright, where's my little staircase that I made? Hmm. Oh, it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. What am I doing the experience farming for exactly? Like, I've got one mending. I need the experience for... Oh, the zombie flush would also be nice. Hmm. Oh, that's right. I'm doing the experience farming to repair my shovel. Hello there. How much more damage does this do? That's 7 attack. That's 10.5. Hmm. Just Tuta, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. Doing some experience grinding right now. I'm repairing my diamond shovel. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, sick? I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. Is it like a cold? Hello there, chicken. Alright, well that's like the second chicken I've seen spawn in here, like, last time that I was here, I actually found a chicken, so that's pretty unlikely. I mean, that it happened at all, let alone 2 within the same pair of streams. I got cooked chicken. He's tasty. Free guy for the 15th time. So, is it a good movie? Or is it just something you're really into? Like, what do you find interesting about it? You know, I say that we, right now, are going through something that will be known as the Ryan Reynolds-sance. Golden era of Ryan Reynolds. Some leather pants. Yes, on the Ryan Reynolds sans. Absolutely, absolutely. Our grandchildren will ask us, what was it like? Oh, the jokes. It's funny? That's good. Our grandchildren will ask us, what was it like in the Ryan Reynolds sans? And then we'll be all like, we had to be there. There's just no words. Or you can just watch the movies. That's also good. Oh, that's always good to have just a belly laugh, the belly laugh moment. Get this song. You know, it's always great when you find something just so funny. In English, it's very mad. How so? Okay. So was it like... So how was the delivery? It was like... Was it like a really weird... Just like way he said it? Green Shark, how's it going? I'm a taco. My dream has finally come true. I am the taco. Long last. Yes. My day has come. And my best ones are ahead of me. I am taco. How are you, Green Shark? Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm good. Just, grinding some experience, just, repairing my shovel here. This is Java. By the way, for you new folks, I'm doing a giveaway. If you are interested in a copy of Undertale, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Costume Quest, Grim Fandango, any combo of those, and if you want to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is click the link under each of those, whichever ones you would like. And it'll ask you if you are following my Twitch. And if you do follow my Twitch, you will be entered. And you get a bonus entry if you follow my Twitter. And the drawing will be on the 29th my time. Tasty snacks. So even if you are not interested in any of those, totally cool. Just glad to have you guys here. As I smack the zombies. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't mind why anyone follows. If they want to unfollow afterwards. My idea is basically just that I cast a wide net. That if they follow only for the giveaway, and if they just don't unfollow, maybe one day they'll be like, huh, this guy is streaming an interesting thing. I'm gonna go check it out. It's a way to grow. Like the follow count doesn't matter as much as how many people are watching to me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got a couple people that agreed with you there, and it's flattering every time. So, I like to stream a lot of retro games. Like, it's not a retro game, but I streamed Bloodstained Curse of the Moon just before I started Minecraft. It's in a very Castlevania style. An actual retro game that I am streaming is Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest. I am gonna try and play as many Castlevania games as possible. Oh, Free Guy ended. As always, time number 16. Space Jam 2. All right. Hope you like it. And, yeah, I really like retro games. I also like Stardew Valley, Minecraft. If you really think about it, those are also sort of the retro style. I really just like playing whatever kinds of games that I like. A lot of platformers, action games here and there. And I like to start streaming somewhere around 7 to 8 Central Time. It is currently 1:39 where I'm at. How many times have you watched Space Jam 2? I'm gonna go ahead and switch you back there. I've heard that Space Jam 2 is not the best, or at least nobody watched it. It grossed terribly. Six times. Very nice. I don't think I have the attention span or the interest to watch a movie so many times in a short period of time. Not for a long time. There was one. This is kind of funny. A little embarrassing, maybe. 1,000 emeralds an hour? Wow. It is 1:40 in the morning for me. Like, when I was a kid, I watched the maybe 8-minute long, maybe longer, maybe 15, I forget how long. Not super long, but this Nintendo Power Star Fox 64 promotional tape. I watched this video way too much for what it is. it got me really hyped for Star Fox. Like, it blew my mind back then. It just seems so cool. And I love Star Fox 64. One of my favorites. One of the games that I say that I am really good at. Yeah, I like my late night gaming. Alright, so what do I want to put mending on first? I want to go for armor. 1141. Gotcha. So you're Pacific time there. In 841, that means that you're all the way on the other side of the Atlantic from me. Maybe I should put mending on my sword. I'm actually using it more. Like, I don't remember that. I need to make a door. Also, I think I do want to get up to level 30. I think there's something good in my enchanting table that I can do here. Okay. I watched, like, the first, maybe half of the first arc of Sword Art Online. Is it, I feel, I guess I have hair kind of similar to Kirito. Kirito. The accent, right? Don't sound... Kirito! Hi, Raito! I never know what to do with my hair. Yeah, I should probably put the mending on my holy flame here. Oh, look at this guy, all decked out. I love watching them burn. It's alright because I like the way they hurt. Add a carrot. Oh, no, an iron sword. See, look at that. Good. And did I make a netherite shovel? Netherite axe? There's an achievement for, is it a diamond or netherite hoe? I like your pixely shoes. Those shoes weren't entirely there because they were chainmail. Do I have any... How many buckets do I have? Oh, I have a cauldron here. Breaking a diamond hoe. Gotcha. Man. Is that... Also, somehow this one hasn't been made. I need to make a stone pickaxe. Use netherite ingot to upgrade a hoe and then reevaluate your choices. Oh, it's no problem, man. No need to apologize for anything. Unless you actually do something mean, which I don't think you will. Your phone fell on the floor. Ew. Hopefully it's not... Hopefully it's no problem with your phone. Really? Breaking a diamond? Breaking a diamond hoe? Really? All these basics? Okay, phone's good? Very good. Ugh. Okay, cool. Battle Cats. Is that like the animated show from like the 90s? SWAT. I'm thinking of SWAT Cats. What game is... I'm curious what Battle Cats is. SWAT Cats. I didn't watch that show, but... yeah. That's a show that existed. Alright, give me up to 30. This is something I probably shouldn't even be doing on stream. This is something that could definitely be done off stream. Also, I'm gonna need to mess with water. Hey! Wrong side, dingus. Raid? The raid farm? What exactly is that? Like, what's raid farm? Almost to 30. I think it was Unbreaking 3 that I'll be able to get from enchanting a book. Alright. Now, want to fix stuff here. Get bad omen by killing a pillager and set up contraptions to kill the raid. Okay. I doubt it'd be all that different in Java. Alright, I'm gonna open this up and see where this is. Alright, because I need to get rid of some of these water sources. It's dark. Ooh, iron. Ooh. Low there. Oh, also, let's put that on just to make sure I don't get annihilated somehow. What's it doing? Put you away. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now on the other side, I'd like to do a similar thing. Take this though. Store the water for no reason. Right, I got this over here. No, the. Yeah. Now, is that going to make it more efficient? It does have dry corners, that's the problem. I don't know, it's got a ton of them in here right now. Hopefully they get aggroed to me. Yeah, I mean, I gotta make sure it stays closed, or just like. No creepers sneak up behind me. Man, that's a lot. Yeah, this probably is a lot more efficient. Or maybe it's just had a large backlog. Whoa, what the... What was that? That was weird. Like, did I get a strangely large amount of experience from that somehow? Like, what just happened? Maybe it's because I don't know. Yeah, it was too clogged. Or maybe it's like I was getting the experience, but the animation was like queued up or something. Alright, once I finish with this bunch, I'm gonna head back. Maybe I'll do some off-screen grinding. Yeah, this probably is a lot better. Even with the corners being dry. Alright, let's go. Before I get distracted and want to kill even more. Oi. Hey, wow, where'd you come from? Weirdo. Want to put your bones away. Store thine bones. Eat thine bones. Oh, creep man. Not even gonna bother with you. Anything else that I would like to transfer over? Get the dirt out of there. Gunpowder in there? There is. And the granite. Regular stone. Alright. Hello, you. There you are. Come here. I've killed many of your kind, and you will not be the last. You only did half a heart. Ow. You actually can still hit me here. Give me my blocks back. Oh, creeper. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool. All right. Now, get on back to our base. Whee! Alright, tomorrow I may not stream. If I do, well, depends on how I'm feeling. It'll be chill. It won't be Minecraft, I don't think. It may be Stardew Valley. It may just be some music stuff. But, yeah. Hope to see you again. If not tomorrow, then sometime else in the future. Alright, you have a good night. Store some of the stuff away. Cobblestone out, put that away. Grant. Spoopy noise. Songs, no spoopy. Sure. All right. Gotta put a couple of these things away. Give one to a puppy. I got an iron sword to put away too. All right. I think I should get the mending on my sword. If I don't get it on my sword... Actually, hold on. How much is it going to cost? 5. I'll hold off on it for the moment. I would like to do the enchanting. Hey, Papo. How's it going, man? Hey, and I was actually watching Nina's stream earlier. I'm glad you were hanging out there. That's good? Awesome. enchanting. And want to make another book. I've already got a book. Yeah, she's not the best at checking Twitter, so she may not have seen it. Oh, sharpness 3. That's what I wanted. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, another sharpness 3. Actually, really, yeah, I may want to just do that as well. Do it real quick. Alright, what are the... Do I have any other... I really want to get sharpness 5 on you. Like, do I have another sharpness 3 already? I forget. I'm gonna be done pretty soon, actually. I believe. I do have sharpness 3. Awesome. Oh, that's not what I want. That. That makes a sharpness 4. I think I should actually just get a little bit. Just get the 30. Because that one's... Well, is that another sharpness 3, it said? No, I mean, if I get a sharpness 3, put two of them together and get a 4, and then if I put a 4 on a netherite sword, that'll make... Will that make it a 5? So, also, I'll just show you. Well, actually, I'll do this first, and I'll show you what I was able to do earlier. Not sure. Well, we might as well try it. And there goes that. Now, anvil, once again. Just a ton of iron. Kind of annoying that this thing breaks. I mean, is it even really a balancing thing? Let's see. Yep, sharpness 5. Oh. What's a good name for this? Rend, perhaps? I mean, this thing is adamantine. No, rend. Like rend, asunder. R-E-N-D. I'll think of a name later, maybe. Ooh, good sword. And I want to go ahead and put you on there. You know, just get mending on this one. Yeah, I guess I don't need sharpness there. I'll think up a name. Something real good. So I will show you what I have been working on. What I was able to accomplish today. So besides my path, you can see it down there. I made it mostly complete. Yeah. I found a zombie villager, kind of hanging out, and I decided to cure him. And I made him into a librarian, and I eventually got him to mending. So yeah, I made him a little house. So now we're done with that forever. Finally. I'm not going to bother trying to turn him again. 11 is fine. It'll have to do. Otherwise, like, I've got my full netherite. I want to get full protection on all of these. It's protection 4, right? It is protection 4? Awesome. So yeah, getting full protection on these guys. I would like to, if I can make a turtle shell helmet or whatever and get water breathing on that, I would like, yeah. I want to have an underwater helmet. And what else? Sweeping Edge 3 is probably already the highest on this. What else would I want to put on this guy? Like, there's really not much more that I could do. Like, I'm just getting ready to fight the Guardians, and I also need to work on the Wither. That's gonna be another project. I might even expand your house. I might even do that. But not today. Ah, man. Yeah, it's like, what is more difficult? Well, it's probably going to take more time to even make the Wither than it would be to just go over and fight the Guardians. What's that? Is that... Save the Wither for last? Yeah, definitely. And so, what's that? Oh, that's, the Junior 2842 Ted. I'm gonna call you Ted. Unless you have any objections, I'm gonna call you Ted. How are you doing, Ted? Or Junior? What do you want me to call you? T. Alright. Sounds good. How are you doing tonight, T? You're good? Awesome. What should I work on here? Ah, it's fun. Yeah. Lightning charge creeper all the way to... Wow. A lightning charge creeper all the way to the nether. That is... That would be commitment, dude. Like, who has the time for that? I have not even seen a lightning creeper. Because it's super rare. Jeez. I would not have the patience for that. Easier with the trident. That is true. That's quite true. But doesn't it still have to be during a storm to actually do the lightning thing? Jeez. That's such a terrible enchantment. I've maybe had like 3 storms in the entire time that I've played this. It's like, why? Why bother? It's like I've been playing for 1,068 in-game days, and I've had a couple storms. You get to feel like Thor, sure. Once every blue moon. So, by the way, T, if you're interested, I'm doing a giveaway for Undertale, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Constant Quest, and Grim Fandango Remastered. If you're interested in any of those, you just enter the giveaway by clicking on links for whichever games you would like. All you have to be doing after that is to follow the channel, and you get a bonus entry if you follow me on Twitter. Double your likelihood of winning. Fun games there. And I'll be doing the drawing on the 29th. Alright, so, anything else to do really quick? Maybe make some more fireworks. How am I doing on arrows? I'm still doing pretty well on arrows. Down here. Got 2 paper. Is that enough paper to actually make one? I don't think so. Oh, it is, actually. A couple, though. Hey. Look at that. Oh, I've actually got a bunch of paper here, though. How many more do I need? I need, to, like, get a full stack. I need 22? Get 7. But T, I am curious what that quote is. Went a little overboard there. I'm just gonna have to go fly around for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, man. Get some height on this. Gonna make getting back to, well, just getting anywhere real easy. Oh, it's cool. I love it. Are there better fireworks? Like, better ways to fly? Like, more efficient things? I should have been in third person, too. That would have been nice. Eh. Stuck. Ow. Oh, if it even hurt me. Got that feather falling 4 on me. Oh, yeah, I think I am, Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the evening. Tomorrow, may not stream. If I do... Actually, I think I'll probably stream. I'll either do some music or maybe some Stardew, because, like, I really enjoyed it that last time, and I'd like to get my farm. I'd like to start doing all my wintry stuff in Stardew. One or the other. Maybe both. Who knows? But it will definitely be a later night thing. Oh, which song is this again? Oh, yeah, this is Undertale. Gonna need to get back to Undertale, too. I think I probably won't take more than 2 more streams, I hope. This makes me want to find more music on OC Remix. Alright. This is a good song. You know what? Let's let the song play out. Anything else to put away here? Organize a few things while we listen to the song. Why should I even take these with me? Like, if I have the feathers already, let's just make a couple more arrows. There's no reason to actually take those with if I have enough of the resources. I'll leave these there though, because I don't have the other stuff to deal with them. Cool. Oh yeah, Minecraft's fun, but getting harder to find things to do in it. I mean, there are still... I could always just decide to make more buildings. I could just keep working on this thing. The zombies in the walls. Oh, good. This is cool. Do I have any free obsidian? If I do, maybe I'll just go ahead, put those in the corners just to make it look a little bit nicer. Not hard to just get more obsidian. If I do, it's somewhere else. I have not gotten there yet. I found its lateral coordinate, basically. It's a ways east. You think I should do that before I go to the... Before I do the Guardians? The underwater temple or whatever. Now, which one do you think I should do first? Yeah, the Guardians are closer. They're not that far. And honestly, with this rocket glider, I'd be able to get there in just about no time. Yeah, Woodland is quite far. It's like 3 or 4 like chunks east, and I don't even know how far north. That one is only like maybe 1 chunk west and 2 west and 1 north. All right then. So I am gonna be done for the evening. Tomorrow, probably gonna do either some chill tunes or Stardew Valley. Whatever I'm feeling. How you doing, pupper? It'll be late, probably like around 10:30, 11 Central Time. All right. Yeah. That'll be it for this time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Run, coward. I hunger. Run, coward. Run, run, run. Alright. Have a good night. Bye.